What's up, Pisces? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So, love just came out not too long ago for you guys. So, let's get into this general reading. Let's see what September has to offer for all my Pisces out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Now, guys, this is general. So, whatever comes out, comes out. It could be about love, friendship, work, okay? But do keep in mind that it is general. Okay, and it's for thousands of people. It may not always resonate with you, but I always intend for the message to get to those who truly need it, okay? So let's see, Pisces, what is going on? What is my moon sign bringing me for this month? What is going on for the sign of Pisces? And for guys, for anyone interested in getting a personal reading, please listen to the end where I describe the entire process so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into, okay? What is going on for the sign of Pisces? September 2018. Okay. Okay. I could tell you all the story right away, but I like details. So let's get into this and really break things down. So the energy that we have here is the Two of Wands in the reverse. All right. So this is going to be a sense of not knowing what the best path is to take in your life. Maybe you're on a path, but you're like, you know what, I feel lost here. Behind that, we have the Two of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Coins. So could be arguing, a lot of arguing with someone else. Could be a fallout that you have with someone else. But with the Seven of Pentacles, there's a sense of patience that you have in regards to ending something. So maybe you feel like you want to end something, but you don't want to be, you know, rash about it. You want to really take your time and try to understand what you're involved in, okay, which is totally a Pisces thing to do. So looking at the past, the first card that you guys have is the Moon card. So with the Moon card, this is clarity. This is an epiphany that you're having. This could be secrets that come to light. Why is this Moon card here? Ace of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Wands. So there's something that you guys get clarity about where I feel that you want to end something, or maybe somebody wants to end something with you. Let's see if I could pick this up. But you're really just trying to stand your ground through any adversity that is coming in. Okay? The next card we have for the past is the Death card. So the Death card, it really just means change. Something having to end so something else can move forward. So let's see why this Death card is here. We have the World card. So there's a big change, whether it feels good or not. It's bringing you into a new chapter in life that is going to be really, really good for you. With the World card, it means closing something out, but it means the next chapter is about to be so dope. Alright, and we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. You're only getting this good new beginning because of something that you let go of. And we have a Magician. So what this is doing is that it's enabling you to manifest more into your life. Okay, the last card for your past, guys, the Five of Cups. So there's something that you guys have to let go of. There is the sense of sadness that you feel. But the issue with this card is you're focusing more on what you lost as opposed to what you still have going for you. Why is this Five of Cups here? You have the King of Coins. So maybe there's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn around you that you're really feeling a loss over. Let's get one more card. And we have the Devil card. Alright, so it could be a Capricorn specifically that you guys were dealing with. But there's just something here that was toxic, that you're feeling a loss over. And, you know, with the Devil card, it doesn't always have to be something, you know, evil. It could just be something that we have too much of. Or something where we're really listening to our ego when we go to be with a person or to satisfy ourselves. So it's like saying, you know, one piece of chocolate cake isn't going to kill you, but once you have, you know, 4 or 5 slices in one sitting, that's the devil card, okay? Having 1 drink of tequila, not going to do much for you. You have 7, that's the devil card. Even with sex, guys, have it 2-3 times a day, sure, let's have fun. If you're having it 15 times a day, how can you walk? That's the devil card, okay? That's lost. Lust, not lost. Shout out to those of you that can keep up with a regimen like that. Now, in the present moment, okay, there is something that you're building. You have someone else that you're talking to where, someone else, or maybe a job, a business, something where your ideas are heard. You're appreciated in what you're doing, okay? And you guys feel very powerful. So there definitely may have been something you had to let go of, but I see it only bringing you power. For some of you, it could have been bringing you wealth as well, okay? We have the 4 of Cups in the reverse. You guys are very, feeling very powerful because of an offer that you accept. And you have the 3 of Swords in the reverse. So with the 3 of Swords in the reverse, you accept an offer. You feel very, very powerful with, you know, what it is that you're accepting. But there's part of you that is telling the world, you know, I'm happy, this is good. But when you're kind of alone or you're kind of lost in your thoughts, you think about something that you're still a bit in pain over. Something that you're disappointed about that at this point you're really just trying to suppress. Because there's definitely an injustice that you feel here. You're going towards something good, but something is just, you know, not balanced for you. Why is this here? 9 of Swords. A lot of you could really be concerned about an injustice that's happening. Whether you're the one doing it or someone else is doing it to you. And we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So there's a big fear for a lot of you within love. Okay? Feeling like maybe someone else is cheating or being worried if you cheated, you know, maybe them finding out. Alright? But you're thinking a lot about someone from your past. Something that could be taken off very quickly. You have the Star card. So you guys do have wish fulfillment. You have the Faith card. You guys going to a much higher level in life. And with the Tower card, there's going to be great change here. So there's something that you're worried about that could possibly be going wrong, but a lot of things in your life I feel are going right at this time. You make a decision that really brings a lot of balance into your life with the 2 of Coins in the reverse. You have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. So again, it keeps showing that there's something that you guys had to let go of that you weren't happy about. Maybe a job, you know, let you go. Maybe you had to move away from someone that you may have had a fling or relationship with, but you get something better. But whatever it is that you guys are sad about, there is something magnificent replacing it. You have the World card. You have the Ace of Cups. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys are really going to expand. So right now you really just have to trust in the universe. Because sometimes a good thing doesn't initially look or feel like a good thing. But then a few months later, you're like, oh my God, I'm so happy that happened. Okay. Now, going into the future, the first card that you have is the 3 of Wands. You're turning your back on something, but now you can expand. All right. Now you can go into something completely new where you can do more than what you were doing in the past. All right. And you have the 7 of Coins. So patience, Pisces, patience. Plant your seed. Wait for this to grow. And you have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Whatever it is that you're turning your back on in order to expand, whatever it is that you're letting go of, I don't feel like it's something where you kind of just turn off the light and you never have to walk into that room again or see that person again. I feel like you guys have to let something go, but it kind of is still in your atmosphere, so you kind of still have to deal with it. But with the Page of Swords in the reverse, this is a sense of you or someone speaking this way to you, or you having a conversation with someone where people are being very, very direct towards one another, but in an unnecessarily cruel way. Okay? So, for example, last year I probably gained like 30 pounds. Lost a lot of it now, but I gained it. So I had some people that were like, yo girl, what's up? Everything good? You want to be gym buddies again? You want to go back to the gym? Like, let's do this. And then I had some people like, whoa, what the hell? You got really fat. Wow, you're ugly now. What happened? So that's kind of that You know, the Page of Swords in the reverse would take the second option. So relaying a message in a way that doesn't have to be as cruel as what they are relaying it to you or you relaying it to them. Okay. Now we have the Seven of Swords as your next card. So this is secrets that somebody is keeping. You know, somebody's really on some scheming shit. Why is the Seven of Swords here? We have the Ten of Wands. So something that was very, very burdening, where someone's keeping, you know, a secret, and you guys really having to be strong towards it. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Leo specifically, but something really upsets you, okay? A secret, a burden that someone might have against you that you were not aware of, okay? You're trying to build something, but, you know, something's happening that you may feel, but that you're not, you know, 100% aware of. All right, and we have the Five of Swords, so you guys really feel conflicted about this. And the thing with the Pisces is, if you guys don't know specifically what's wrong in a situation, you're still going to feel that it's wrong. So it's really annoying sometimes, because it's just like, damn it, I feel something isn't right here. I don't know what's not right. And I look crazy because I keep saying, you know, the energy is crazy. But there's always something. And you guys are going to be very instinctual when it comes to things like that. So there's something here that is literally blocking your blessings, because there's something good coming into your life, but there's a sense of burden that someone is bringing, where you're fighting, you're arguing, there's a lot of pettiness. Maybe you feel like you have to compete. Some card in the reverse, something that, again, you feel is blocking you. So there's something that the universe really wants you guys to let go of. Okay. And it's just interesting, because for a lot of you, there's something that I feel like you can't put a finger on what's wrong. But in your soul, you feel something's wrong. You feel like something's not right with the situation or a person. So, you know, because it's showing with the Hermit card in the reverse, this is someone that moves forward with something not knowing all the facts, but it's still enough to upset you. You don't know specifically what it is, but you know it's there. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Let's see what cards of advice and guidance you are going to get. I like my readings, guys. I'm sorry, this went under the computer. Alright, so I like readings, my readings rather, to have kind of a storyline to it. So I'm going to just pull 3 cards of focus out of this. Okay. And then I'm going to pull the Oracle card so that you guys can have like double guidance. That's the first card, 9 of Cups in the reverse. Second card, 8 of Cups. Alright, guys. Palace of Cups in the reverse. The Palace of Cups, that's your palace. Okay? In a mystical world where water signs would have their own place to live, you know, exclusively for you, that is where you'd be. What does it mean when it's in the reverse? There's something that feels very uneasy about your home. Your feelings aren't good here. You don't feel solid about something. You don't feel like you could be vulnerable with the people around you. You don't feel like you could rest. Something that you're unhappy about, a person or a job, or just something that you have to walk away from because you see that as bad judgment. Okay, just with the reading, I feel like there's something that you guys are trying to build, but somebody may not be telling the truth of it all. Okay, there's things that you aren't aware of, so maybe you're just trying to look, you know, past what you may not fully be aware of and just go through something, you know, or go forward with something anyways. But maybe it's not a good thing for you. Maybe there's something that you really have to heed from, in a sense. So, Oracle of Visions by Cyril Marchetti. Let's see what guidance you guys will get. And this computer keeps moving. There we go. So y'all can see my big ass head. Alright. Alright, so those jumped out. Okay. Numbers 51, 52. Your energy, number 14. So let's look at this, okay? So this is your energy for the guidance. Creativity, imagination. In its myriad forms, creativity is an expression of our humanity and imagination, both in its production and in its recognition. To take shape, color, form, sound, or words, and give them a new life is an action of creation. Various symbols of tools and medium through which creativity is expressed are worn by our artists as a decorative headdress and imagination. Sometimes creativity can consume our thoughts as slow burning embers waiting for release. At other times, it is a spontaneous explosion of inspiration. Either way, it's a wondrous human characteristic, and there are infinite varieties of individual expression, but alas, also an infinite variety of assessment by others. All right, so something that's really going to have to do with creativity, your creation, what you're bringing into this world. All right, we have number 51, which we'll do first. Here's what it looks like. All right, so let's see what this is about and what message is tied to this, so I can give you guys this full story. Messages, deadlines, anticipation. Waiting for a message to arrive can bring anxiety, fear, hope, good news or bad news, acceptance or rejection. A ticking clock counts down the time remaining. A young woman has been waiting anxiously, and the sleeping dog suggests that she has done so for some time. The phone is silent, and the bouquet of roses suggests a previous response was received, but from whom? The same sender or someone else? Either way, the anticipated answer finally arrives, but by now the clock indicates that the hour is past, just in time or too late. The process of waiting for a response isn't merely one of passing the time patiently. The immediacy or tardiness of the response may also provide some insight beyond the message itself. A deadline imposed may be tied to a condition or ultimatum. Is there flexibility, or has the opportunity been lost? So just without this reading, guys, it just seems like you're off about something. You're trying to figure something out. You don't have the answers. So for a lot of you, you could just continue building whatever you're building because you don't have that answer. But this is going to be the case where no answer may be an answer. Or if you hear something that's not satisfactory to you, and it's just like, well, let me just keep going anyways. I'm not happy with that response, but let me see what happens in time. So right now, time could be against you in regards to this. So let's see what number 52 talks about so we can see how we tie this all in. Direction, purpose, objectives, taking a first step. Purpose and direction, goals, and plans for the future. Without these, our life would be stagnant and have little meaning. Having something to aim for, to achieve, to look forward to, no matter how small, is the difference between a day-to-day existence and living a fuller life. Reading, learning, seeing, experiencing something new, and setting goals is a journey to tomorrow. Even the longest journey starts with one first step. Consider the reasons why, the options, the chosen direction, and let your journey begin. Don't wait on nobody. That's what this means, guys. Alright, so there's something here where maybe you're not sure about what's happening with a person or a situation. Maybe you're delaying something because you want to hear from someone. Or maybe someone's not up to par with something and you're questioning, should I still move forward? Should I try to build this on my own? Whatever it is that you guys have going on in your life right now, if you know, because you have a new start that's coming in, you have something that you're accepting, something that you feel powerful with, you guys really need to make sure that that's what you're focusing on. If there's anything where you cannot move forward unless you're waiting on another person, if you have not heard from them, keep it moving. Take that first step anyways. Alright, so now it's like, are you riding with me or are you not? Is this going to have time, to just sit here and wait on someone to, get on this bandwagon? I'm going now. And what I like about that, Pisces, is that you guys are very, very patient. You guys could wait a long time. And with you guys, you won't necessarily, go up to a person, yell at them, treat them like shit, and say, I want to understand what the hell's going on. You're going to quietly look at the situation, and you're going to try to analyze the person, their moves, their actions, what they're doing at certain times. You guys are like those quiet investigators where you will rack up a pile of information. It's like, how the hell do you know all that? And you're just like, I listened, I observed. So here, listening and observing, I don't see it necessarily being the best for you. I see that there's something that you have to go, you have to make this powerful move. If there's any sort of delay or something that could be a blockage to what you want to build or how you want to move forward in life, you know, you don't have time to wait. All right. And I'm not saying that as like a greedy thing, because it's like, you know, how dare you move forward and leave me behind. But if we're in a place where we want to do better for ourselves, where we want better for ourselves, I believe that most of the time it has to be a solo journey. And it's like, I need to really figure out myself, and I need to find who I am and the path that I'm supposed to be on. And I really need to internalize a lot to understand that. Nobody's going to understand me more than me. So let me figure myself out. And when I get to this high place, I'll reach back down and I'll help you. And guess what? It'll be that much easier for you because I already figured it out. So whatever this is, just go for it. Just go for it, guys. Okay. Yeah. Not something where you guys could be waiting. Just make the move and go. All right. So go towards whatever you're building, whatever's going to be good in your life, and forget about whatever it is that you guys have to walk away from. Okay. At least for now. All right, guys. So very interesting, a lot to think about. I will be coming out with your mid-months next, so definitely tune in to see how this proceeds. Now, for those who want to follow my Instagram, because I do post a lot about, you know, videos that are coming out, and just a lot of inspirational stuff. It's High Vibrations 44. Excuse me. For anyone looking to get a personal reading, please hear me out for all of this before you purchase it, because I don't want any emails saying I didn't know this was going to happen, blah, blah, blah. So when you guys go to get a personal reading, right now the wait time is 3 to 4 weeks, okay? I do deal with a high volume of people, so I really just try to be realistic about the time for me to get it out. Now, if you guys need to hear from me quickly, I do offer emergency readings, which you'll hear from me in 2 days, excluding Sundays or holidays. And I also have an option called the quick question. It's just $10. You can ask me anything your heart desires, just one question. I'll record a video like this, send you the response. Okay. Now, when you guys go to book on my website, which the link is in the description. So when you guys go to book on my website, any reading that you go to get, and I write this under everything, but a lot of people don't read it. So it's going to tell you not to go by the calendar. Select any day, select any time. It does not matter. It's just to, you know, really lock in your place. All right. If it's a standard reading, give me 3 to 4 weeks. If it's the emergency, give me 2 days, excluding Sundays and the holidays, and I will get that out to you. If you guys do want to speak to me live, you know, on the phone or by FaceTime, anything like that, then you would have to get anything that's over an hour long so that we can have that conversation. Because I found that when I used to do calls for everybody, the 10-minute readings would turn into like 30-minute readings, and I don't have the heart to hang up on people. So this is like my nice way of doing it. So if you guys really have something to really hash out, hour or longer, and we will talk, and I will give you a therapy session, and we will get through it, okay? Other than that, yeah, just realize that I deal with a high volume of people, so please be very realistic with me. And as a Taurus, I just don't like it when people rush me or they make me feel guilty. So I got you guys. If I promise it by a certain time, I will get it to you. I'm just playing catch up from the summer still, okay? Now, another way to get in touch with me very quickly for all of my Team iPhone users, I am on an app called Instant Go. So on this app, you could, the link is in the description, so you could just download the app and it will give you my profile. Just text me a question. It could be any question. It does charge per character, so just keep it nice and short if you don't want to pay too much money, and I will text you a response, and I do one question at a time with those, okay? But other than that, guys, that is about it. I love you guys so much. I hope that you guys are having an incredible September so far. And I will be back with your mid-months next. So thank you guys for your likes, for your subscriptions, and keep tuning in. Take care.